those mountains over there are some like I don't think I've ever really seen. Look how rocky they are. Anyway, I can't hold it steady with it that zoomed in. I am headed south of Deming towards Columbus, New Mexico. And that's right across the border from, I forget the name of it, Palomas, I think. Las Palomas or something like that. I'm pretty sure the last word is Palomas. And I'm going to go to the state park, which is I forget. There's a state park down there in New Mexico. And so we're going to go stay there for a night or two, plus go across the border. I think it's just a little town, that Palomas. There's something called the Pink Store. We'll probably go check it out and probably eat some street food in Mexico. So we'll probably just spend an hour or two over there and then see what the little town of Columbus is like and check out the state park where there is supposed to be quite a bit of history about a war that happened between Mexico and the U.S. long, long ago. Shalom, y'all. I am super excited to bring y'all this video footage from Frontera Sculpture Oasis. It was a really cool, funky little place just out in the middle of seemingly nowhere, the desert. It's near Columbus, New Mexico, which is just north of Puerto Palomas, Mexico, which Sally and I went to check out, but I didn't take much video footage of that. So there's a little bit of that at the end if you want to, check out Puerto Palomas. Sally Forth and I, go check out her channel. We did cross the border. It was a cool place. We went to a place called the Pink Store. Sorry I didn't include any footage of that. I didn't take any. I was just living in the moment and enjoying, what we were doing. It was a cute little place. In Los Algodones, you have the Purple Store. Well, in Puerto Palomas, you have the Pink Store. And it's a really cool little place. We went in. We were shopping for a little while. I had read that if they offer you a drink, take it. They did. And, they offered beer, margaritas. I don't remember what else they offered. But we were like, heck yeah, we'll take something. And so whenever they said margarita, we took the margarita. And it was a healthy margarita. It was small but mighty. And so we ended up buying some items at the store, which we were both happy with. As a matter of fact, here's what I bought, I think. And then Sally bought a couple of Mexican pullovers, that you see all over the place. She bought those. And then we also ate in the restaurant there at the Pink Store. So I am so sorry that I didn't take any footage of that, but sometimes you just gotta live in the moment, and that's what I was doing. So do enjoy this sculpture garden, and see you around the bend. This is the Frontera Sculpture Oasis, located just 3 miles from the U.S.-Mexican border near Columbus, New Mexico. It is a unique celebration of the earth as envisioned by artist Terrace Michalowicz, a German immigrant raised in St. Paul, Minnesota. When his car blew up in the midst of a cross-country drive, Terrace wandered through New Mexico for 4 days. He then decided to move there and build a sculpture garden. This is cool. Look at the colors in here. This is a cool little abode. Wow. I think I want a picture of this. So I might have to take a picture of the outside of this. Maybe it'll be inspiration for my future tiny house one of these days. So this thing says, she threw pearls at the sun and diamonds, worried lest someone should see. Interesting. So yeah, there's all kinds of cool stuff in here. It's very close quarters. So I think I probably filmed enough in here. I'm going to take some pictures because I like the colors. Look at the little sheep, I guess. Terrace describes this fascinating sculpture park as being infused with feminine energy derived from the Mother of God and Mother Earth. The message appears to be a tribute and appreciation to nature, and perhaps is a warning to those who have defiled it in the name of profit. The garden is nestled in the Chihuahuan Desert, where agave and cholla mingle with his works. The oasis is explicitly inspired by the Watts Towers, and perhaps includes elements of other roadside outsider sculpture parks. So this is the outside of that little building. Look at all the little bottle light. Isn't that cool? They used bottles to produce light, wind turbines to keep it cool. Sculpture figures appear to be built out of scavenged or donated media, ranging from bricks to bottles. A makeshift biosphere sits among sculptures crafted to mimic the shapes of the surrounding natural environment. A colorful display includes figures representing a regional mariachi band welcoming people to the borderlands.
Yo voy a cantar esta canción para mi gente con una pasión.
There's lots of cactus around here, so I'm having to be very careful with Jazzy. Yeah, we're having to be super careful not to get into cactus.
Con una pasión tan fuerte.
Most of the information I gave you earlier was from the site Atlas Obscura. However, this board found on the grounds states, this modest beginning of a sculpture garden known as Frontera Sculpture Oasis began with the very concrete and fundamental input of Stefan Lazowitz. Later, it was the generosity and vision of Virginia Miller Boyle, her son and daughter-in-law, Kenneth and Patricia Young, that made this possible. The oasis is a way of humbly saying thank you to the Mother of God, to Mother Earth, and all mothers for the miracle of life, for your selflessly giving for the happiness of all. Thank you, Mama. So I'm assuming that these people are the people who own the land and make it possible for the public to still go and view the Frontera Oasis Garden. I like that piece of wood there. I think I'm looking at the back side, but see a man's face. And this one I'm not sure what, so we'll see when we get to the other side. Oh, I guess I was on the correct side of that one. That's odd. Okay, they made ducks out of tires. That's kind of cool. About 4 of those. We. Backwards, but it says we. That's interesting. the United States of America. Hopefully I'll be back before you know it. Palomas. But they pretty much call it Palomas.
Okay, we're gonna check this out, get some lunch, do a little shopping, see what's up.